Do you know that many women tend to be quiet, try to people please, avoid conflicts, fear arguments and criticisms? They keep their thoughts, feelings, and desires to themselves and struggle with communication breakdowns, which prevents them from having happy relationships that they want. Hello, I'm GraceSOULutions, communication expert. Welcome to Communicates Happily Ever After video series. So I will be sharing with you magic phrases that you can use that will help you to deal with communication breakdowns. Now, in this video series, I have mentioned that you are the main character because after all, if you read any stories, you know that there's a main character or characters that goes through different situations. So in the previous videos, I had you as the main character and you as the character have gone through challenges, dealing with opinions or advice, the mood or feelings, emotions, dealing with mistakes, dealing with being upset, dealing with when someone is not being funny. And now in this video, we are going to be talking about the importance of I. So first, let me mention that if you haven't watched the previous video series, that's okay. Stay here for now. You can always catch up with those videos later on. And also in the previous videos, I have shared some I statements. And I said that I would explain later on about why we want to use I statement. Well, in this video, we are going to explain, or I'm going to be explaining the importance of I, why we use I statements. So in our communication, it's really important to use the I statement, like I feel, I believe, I think, I am, whatever it is. Okay, so it's whatever it is, you want to start with either like I am, I feel, I think, I believe. Why? Because when you use I statements, you're putting yourself in control. When you use you statements like you did this, you said that, you made me feel this way, you made me think this way, you made me believe this, you made me feel this way when you said this, you made me believe when you did this. Okay, when you do that, you have now given the control to the other person. The control no longer belongs to you. So we want you to feel like you are in control because after all, this is your story. You are the main character in your story in communication. So being that you are the main character in your story and you have control over your communication, then we want you to have control by using I statements. So that is why it is important for you to use I. I think that this is what you meant. I feel you wanted me to be X, Y, and Z, or I feel upset by what you said, right? I feel this way because of this, or because of this comment. I believe that my opinion matters just as much as yours. I believe I'm allowed to feel this way. I'm giving myself permission to feel the way I feel. I'm allowed to feel this way. I am going to do X, Y, and Z. And it's also when you take like the ownership with the mistake, like I made a mistake by saying this, or I made the mistake by not doing X, Y, and Z. I have learned and I'm going to change. When you do that, you're also taking ownership. And when you take ownership, you're showing genuine responses. However, you are also in control. You're taking ownership. So when you take ownership, you are also being in control. So this is why it's important to use I statement, because as soon as you say you're putting the blame on the other person. You did this, you made me feel this way by X, Y, and Z. You made me believe this way, X, Y, and Z. You made me angry by what you said, X, Y, and Z. Whatever it is, you have now given the control to the other person. You have relinquished your control to the other person. When you do that, you're now putting the blame onto the other person and you have no control. So if you want to take your power back, you want to take your control back, use the I statement. I feel, I believe, I am, I think, whatever it is. Fill in all the blanks. Start with the I. Be in control. Take control over your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, whatever it is. Take control because you are the main character in your story. And so by having the magic phrase I, it shows that you are in control of your story as the main character. So that is the power of I statements, the importance of I. So now you know why I wanted you to use I. I shared like some I statements, but I didn't quite explain the importance of I. Well, here it is. My intention is that you are in control of your own story and you are in control of your communication in your story. Therefore, use the power statement starting with the I. All right, I hope you found this to be helpful. If you or anyone you know struggle with communication breakdowns or struggle with communicating thoughts, feelings, and desires, please visit my website, GraceSOULutions.com. That's GraceSOULutions.com to see about booking a 30-minute complimentary session with me. Yes, it's complimentary, 30-minute session, totally free, no obligation whatsoever. This could change your life forever.